You are generally despised by the majority of the animation and art community.
So I hear that Adobe is back on its BS. Well, let me tell you what happened to me, because I've been hating on Adobe for a long time. When you're a student, you can get Adobe software at a discount, and I got one of the last hard copies of Adobe CS6, which I ended up taking to every workplace that was too cheap to get their own because it was so expensive, especially like for corporations and companies. Also, to be able to do revisions and fixes at home, because only being able to use it in the workplace was bullshit. So anywho, after CS6, Adobe started launching their subscription software program, and then all hell broke loose because after that there were no hard copies to be had, and everybody was crying about how they couldn't literally have access to this. Plus, sometimes it wasn't downward compatible, so you had to do all these crazy fixes for files that were older or for different editions. I mean, it was just a mess. Not to mention that Adobe customer service people are some of the most hideously horrible people on the planet. They do not give a shit if they took your money or if there was a mistake or if there was something that needs to be fixed. They literally hate you. They hate themselves and they hate you. So fast forward some years, I was on my computer doing some regular updates when suddenly these crazy pop-ups came up. And I'm talking like 2000s malware pop-ups all over my freaking screen. They were the first things that popped up when I would boot the damn thing. And it was, you have an unofficial license of Adobe. You need to remove that right now because you're breaking the law. Something to that effect. And I was just all, these bitches did what? I was so angry, but for the next week, it was like whack-a-mole because I could not find where they had put that freaking file, and I was just in Reddit forums, under Reddit forums, just trying to find where they hid it so that I could get rid of it. And of course, make sure never, ever to update my version of Photoshop so that they wouldn't come back. So now hearing news that their stock went to hell because they were getting rid of Adobe Animate, which is an industry standard, simply because they couldn't find ways to smush AI into it, really doesn't surprise me because they are assholes to the highest degree, and I hope nobody ever has to use them in the future, ever. Literally use anything else but Adobe products if you can, and if you can't, I pray for you. Yeah, they're gonna kick you in the ass and then take your money, and then kick you in the ass again, and then try to take all the legally owned versions of the hard software that you have on you while they're at it.